You've probably used the Mass Properties dialog box when designing parts to check the mass properties of your parts, such as mass, volume, and center of mass. Well, a new set of properties specific to sheet metal designers has been added in 2011 that you might be interested in. These new properties mostly pertain to the flat pattern of the sheet metal part. So before getting started, let me flatten this part here. As you may already know, in sheet metal parts, like in weldments, the solid bodies folder is replaced with a cut list instead. In order to view the new properties, you'll first have to update the cut list. You can update it by right-clicking the cut list in the Feature Manager and setting it to Automatic, or by clicking Update. With the cut list updated, I'll expand it to view the individual items. I can then right-click on one of the cut list items and select Properties to view all of the different properties for that particular item in a single place. Now, the Cut List Properties window here looks very similar to custom properties that you're probably already familiar with in regular SOLIDWORKS parts, assemblies, and drawings. You have things like the property name, type, text expressions, and value. SOLIDWORKS now calculates a couple of new properties specific to sheet metal parts that you can only view from this window here. There are several properties relating to the bounding box, which in other words is simply the smallest rectangular piece of sheet metal that the flat pattern can fit into. You can now view the length, width, area, and blank area, or area excluding any cuts for the bounding box in this window. This is useful for determining how much stock you'll need to manufacture the part, as well as how much material from the stock will end up as a waste from cutouts in the part. You'll see properties for the outer and inner cutting length. The outer cutting length is the distance around the outside of the flat pattern, and the inner consists of any inside cuts, such as holes. These are new properties that SOLIDWORKS calculates as well, and can be very helpful when trying to calculate the cutting time the part will take during machining. SOLIDWORKS also now calculates for you the number of closed cutouts, or through holes in the flat pattern, which can be used to calculate idle time during machining, along with the number of bends in the part. Now, the main advantage of having these properties automatically calculated for you is so that you can make better estimates about material requirements and machining time during manufacturing, and to give you more information about your design in general, just like the mass properties. One thing to keep in mind, however, is that these properties will not update in real time, and you must update the cut list in the feature tree to recalculate these values. They'll also update if you return the part to normal and then re-flatten it again.